What's up, guys? This is Steven, Phase 1. I've got a couple minutes to make a video today. I've been really busy with my new daughter, being a dad, but I got a couple minutes today and I wanted to talk about my candy vending machine adventure. I made my first video a little while ago, got a couple of views. I'm just documenting my adventure with this, and maybe down the road it'll help somebody else out. But I did make the big move. Recently, I had the candy machine sitting around for a while at first, since the last video. Um, Neighbors and family members were putting a coin in and getting a little candy once in a while, but I was just dealing with life. And then I finally decided I'm home and I'm just hanging out with my daughter, and I wanted to be proactive and do something about it. So, what did I do? I made a social media post. I decided that was the best way to go about it because, everything thrives on the internet these days. So I made a social media post in some big local Facebook groups for my hometown here, Bradford. And so what happened? I made a nice wholesome post saying I'm a new dad, I'm a longtime resident, I'm trying to start a new business venture, and I need a location for my candy machine. So any way that anybody in the community can help me, that would be fantastic. I would appreciate any leads, and I'll make a candy gift bag if anybody leads me in the right direction. And it worked. It worked out fantastic. I got a huge response from my local community, and a whole bunch of people liked and commented and tagged places and stuff. It went kind of miniature viral locally, at least. I ended up getting two newspaper interviews out of it. One for the Bradford Today, a local online newspaper, and the other one is for a York Region paper system that is for an online and a paper copy. Don't quote me, I'm having a bit of brain fart, but I want to say it's the Toronto Star. There should be a miniature article in there, and I'm going to try to get a copy and show it in a later video, hopefully. And just get a copy for memories. Yeah, I got some local news reporters that made a little story on my wholesome adventure, I guess. And so, with all that said, all this response, a place or two did reach out to me. I had an awesome local Mexican restaurant that does a lot of supportive things in our community, and one of the family members that owned the restaurant, I actually grew up with my sister, little did I know until last minute. Yeah, I got a great response from all of these people, and this restaurant reached out to me and they said, we would love to give you the opportunity to put your machine here. Want to come in and talk to us? So what did I do? I went in, I had a little sit down with the family member who kind of does the business dealings like that, and we just hashed out a little agreement to give it a trial, put the machine in and see how it goes. So my candy machine has officially been in a store for 5 days now. Tomorrow I'm going to go and check up on the candy machine for the first time, hopefully try and film it. I'm going to give it a little bit of a restock because they actually sent me a little message and said that one of the sections in the candy machine was doing really well and is almost sold out. They sent me a picture of it, and they asked if I could come and restock it soon, so I'm going to try and swing in there tomorrow. I grabbed a little extra stockade of candy things today, and yeah, so that's going fantastic, and they don't mind me advertising them, I'm sure, so I'm just going to say their business name as well. It's a great local restaurant. It's a Mexican place, really traditional. It's called Hacienda Santa Teresa. Really friendly people, really good atmosphere. They were really nice and put the machine like right in the front entryway, basically the first few feet you walk in, and where at most restaurants you would stand for a minute while a waitress would set you up with a table, and it's right beside that counter, which is really awesome. So everybody coming into the restaurant is going to see it. And yeah, so from there, I also did get another response or two from a local barber who I'm trying to get in touch with the owner and see if they would like one. And I also got a response from our local taxi company that said the owner commented on the post recently and said that he wouldn't mind me putting one in their lobby and to reach out to him. So I'm trying to get in touch with him later today, maybe tomorrow. Just one step at a time, focusing on the first machine, making sure it's well taken care of, because if I don't do things properly with the first machine, it's not a good example of my businessmanship going forward. So I want to make sure I do really good with them. But so, like I said, I've been trying to get in connection with the next places as well and set that up. And in the meantime, I went out and scooped 2 more machines, both used. I'm going to clean them up and make them nice just like my other machine. And at the end of this video, I'm going to put a little video clip of the other machine that I have in the store. You can see where it is in the store and see a quiet walkthrough when the restaurant, or in the restaurant, not store. But you can see a little walkthrough of the restaurant and how it's set up there. And yeah, with that said, I'm really excited, guys. I couldn't believe it went so well, that my community responded so well. But if you're friendly and you just put yourself out there, and like I said, everything lives on social media these days, so if you just take a shot, you never know what's going to happen. Also, one bonus thing that's happened out of this so far, I'm not sure where it's going to go, if I'll end up buying anything or not, but out of this, because I've put myself on the forefront, some nice gentlemen from the town next to me, which I also planned to service my hometown and the town next to me. Nice gentleman from the town next to me ended up contacting me and telling me a little while ago he got into the candy machine business, but for family reasons and life changing, he's having a little hard time keeping up with getting out to the machines on time when people want them checked on or something. So he basically is looking to sell his route and machines for, a fraction of what he originally paid to set it up. And he said, I saw your article and you just seem like a good guy, and I've been considering getting my out of this. And I talked to my wife when we saw your article, and we decided to reach out and just see if it was a possibility that we could potentially work something out and you could take over our couple of machines. They said they have 5 machines in locations, functioning, going right now. And basically he's just looking to find his way out of it, let somebody else take over. And I'm looking to take over these type of things, so I'm going to be doing some talks with him. I'll try to do an update on how that conversation goes with him. I'll try to do an update on these other places that I go and put machines in if it turns out successful. And I'm going to try to take a video with my chest cam, as long as they don't mind, at the restaurant tomorrow when I do the restocking. And then you guys can see my first miniature collection, although it's literally only going to be 6 days of collection. But it's still cool to see. So, and then in the long term, we can look at bigger collection days. And hopefully once I have a couple machines placed, we can look at what it's like collecting from a couple of machines. But anyways, guys, thank you for listening to my ramblings. I got 2 more machines to worry about cleaning up. I got my daughter to take care of shortly. I got a lot of things to do today. But I'm having a lot of fun with the candy adventure, and I'm going to keep doing it, so we'll see what happens. So without further ado, thank you for watching the video. This is Steven at Phase 1. I am out. Enjoy the brief video of my first candy machine in Hacienda Santa Teresa. Anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all. Peace.